And one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for Reece James, fringe players, to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And already we're underway here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this fella Reece James is one of the example of the glut of talent England has. He played early and unpredictable in this position. He is the complete full-back, wing-back, just as good going forward as backwards. But in his case, I suppose, it's all in the genes too, coming from such a strong footballing family.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Gordon. Hall. Rice.
The other being to join in with the high press when playing.
Kane. Gordon. Jordan Henderson. Gordon. Gordon! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Rice. Hall forwards and with intent. And it's Hall. Kane. Real chance here. And it's played into the middle. Hernandez tries to clear. Mbappe. Dembele proves just a little bit too strong. Doué! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Bellingham. And it's played forward. Colwill. Camavinga. Hernandez. That's good play. Great defending, strong and determined. Kane. Over to the left. Hall. Crunching tackle. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Doué. And here's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Olise. Olise! Olise finds himself offside. Pickford sends that a long way. And it's Bellingham. Out to the right. Hernandez gets it clear. James. Foden. Rice. James. That's very neat. In by James. And it's hoisted clear. James. Bellingham. Jordan Henderson. And it's lofted through here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Saliba. Camavinga. Hernandez. Hernandez goes on a run down the left wing. Moved on forwards. Cleared away.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Hernandez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gordon, out to the left it goes. Picks it up out wide. An uncompromising challenge. Ball's gone out of play. Cross goes in there. Gordon, and the shot! Gordon played out to the left flank. That's tidy. Gordon. Saliba. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Olise. Rabiot.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Doué. Rabiot, oh, good spread. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. James. Colwell, gently done. And it's Bellingham. And here's Bellingham. Olise. Doué chips it through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Hall. Bellingham. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Aimed in towards the centre.
On the front foot. He's a terrific
Saliba
talent.
Tries to clear. Jordan Henderson. Saliba. Koundé. Doué. And here's Dembele. Rice shifted upfield. Now it's Kane. Over to the left. He can get that clear. Gehi aim forwards. Showing good feet. Hall, now here's the delivery. And he thumps it clear. And it's Doué. Great ball if he can get there. Calmly anticipates. James. Jordan Henderson. Bellingham. James. Moved on forwards. Camavinga. Dembele. Camavinga. Dembele. Doué. And here's Olise. Koundé. Olise. Chance for a shot! That has been knocked clear. Colwill.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Rice. And it's Kane. And here's Kane. Gordon. Hall. Plays it in low. And that was very necessary. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Hall. Gordon. Big chance! Goal, England! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Saliba, forwards and with intent. Oh, it's Dembele. Hernandez has it out wide and in space. Camavinga, spread out to the left. Dembele is having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Only partially clear. Doué. And it's Koundé. Oh, that's nice. Turns and goes back. And he comes up trumps again.
Mbappe really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Gordon. Great work on the overlap. And they've got rid. Hernandez gets good distance on it. Deflected behind for a corner kick. James goes short. And that's aimed into the middle. Nicely shaped cross. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Bellingham. Gordon. Bellingham. And he's there to get it away. Dembele going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, he's found support out wide.
France clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Dembele clearly looking the key component.
He's gone for goal! That's going to go a long way. Oh, nice touch. Rice. Kane. It's Kane! He's missed, but not by that far.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Rabiot. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a cute ball. Mbappe! And it's played forward. Foden. Hall. Gordon providing an outlet on that flank. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Camavinga is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Bellingham. Hernandez. Camavinga. Doué. Koundé. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's nice and simple for the keeper. Gordon. Rice looks to the other side. Camavinga. And again they run up against stubborn defending. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Saliba. Saliba, gently done. Doué wins the duel this time. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gordon. Colwill. Foden. Colwill shifted upfield. James. Hit into the middle. Upamecano can get it clear. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. That has been cut short. Bellingham. Hernandez. And it's James. And here's Kane.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Koundé. Upamecano chooses to go cross-field. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Dembele! It's Dembele! That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. Doué. That's a good ball. Can he finish? He's got away with one there. Paul. Yehi. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? James is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Saliba, and it's Hernandez. He's got away. And here's Mbappe. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Elise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Koundé with the short one. Camavinga. Rabiot, that's a delicate pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Colwell head over towards the opposite flank. Lobbed in behind. Yehi makes the interception. Bellingham. Koundé charging forward down that flank. Doué. Can he finish? And for a moment, time stood still. Bellingham. Colwell aim forwards, and it's James. James. Camavinga. Hernandez. Camavinga. Dembele. Hernandez. Camavinga. Hernandez picks it up now. Real chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. He's there to clear it. Over to the left. And it's Hall. Tries a deft little ball. Upamecano getting this one clear. James plays it short. Hall. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Rabiot. And it's played forward. Kane. Foden done delicately. Oh, shooting chance! Played towards the other side. Out for a throw. And here's Gordon.
Gordon really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Doué. And here's Olise. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Camavinga. Olise delivers the ball. Kane does really well to win the ball there. Bellingham. It's a promising run he's making on the right. James tries making a foray down the right. Looking for a decent ball in. Chance to shoot! And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again then.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Hall. And here's Gordon. And it's Hall. Great run on the overlap here. Defending was strong and firm. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Camavinga. Dembele. Camavinga. Camavinga, gently done. Nice control. And here's Mbappe. It's anyone's ball now. Bellingham. Nkunku. Mbappe. And the finish! Same again, same outcome. Bellingham with the clearance. And that is a little undercooked. Nkunku. And here's Dembele. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And here's Dembele. And it's Nkunku. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Mbappe! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mbappe is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Bellingham. Moved on forwards. Jordan Henderson. Colwell forwards and with intent. Upamecano. Koundé. Upamecano. Rabiot. Nkunku. Rabiot. Camavinga played out to the left flank. And that has been clubbed away. Can he deliver? Oh, he's in! Rabiot. He's cut it out. Foden. Oh, red. Nice interception. Nkunku. And it's Dembele. Mbappe! Mbappe! Hits off target and by quite a way. Yehi, and he goes cross-field. Kane. Gordon. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Upamecano, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack. He's going to be disappointed with that. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Nkunku. Nkunku played out towards the right wing. Drilled in low. Bellingham. Jordan Henderson. Foden. Bellingham. Foden. Played into the middle. It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Hernandez. Rabiot. Nkunku. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Bellingham. And it's James. Bellingham with it. Oh, what a climb! Hits it again, but still no joy.
England really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Olise chasing after it. Nkunku. Camavinga spread out to the left. Hernandez with the delivery. Cleared without complication. Rice. Gordon. And here's Gordon. Oh, a delicate chip through. Hit into the middle. Up he goes! Another fruitless header.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Upamecano. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, he continually breaks the lines and gets himself into terrific positions.
And here's Kane. Gordon. Oh, sweet feet. Here it is, crossed in.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Nkunku. Camavinga. Played towards the other side. Yehi. Paul shifted upfield. Saliba. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Saliba chooses to go cross-field. Nkunku. Rabiot moved on forwards. Koundé. Oh, that's a clever... There's the shot! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Dembele really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Yehi played over towards the opposite flank. Rice. Hall. So we've reached the hour mark. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
James crosses. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Defending of the desperate variety. Nkunku. Camavinga. Nkunku. Rabiot. And it's Koundé. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Nkunku. Over to the left. Oh, that's neat. Camavinga. Out to the left it goes. Oh, good ball. Mbappe goes for a shot. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
That's really well cleared. Koundé. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Rabiot cuts it out. And it's Nkunku. Koundé. Rabiot. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gordon has created one goal already. Dinks one through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe played out to the left flank. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. And here's a lead charge, surely! He scores! France are back on level terms. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well timed, excellent interception. Rabiot. Olise. And here's Mbappe! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Gordon. Hall. Lovely feet. Aimed in towards the centre. Bellingham, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Koundé. Nkunku. Aim forwards. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken. Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's the throw. And that could set him on his way. Kane, he has found a way through. Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, that is outstanding! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they get themselves in front!
England, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Rabiot, Upamecano, gently done. Rabiot, Koundé, Rabiot, and it's Hernandez. And here's Dembele, shoots! Gordon. That is a great pick out. He's found Gordon! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And it's played forward. Rice. Hall. Oh, some tackle that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Nkunku. Some good work on the right flank here. Nkunku. Hernandez chooses to go back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Foden. Now it's Dembele. Dembele. Foden. Bellingham. Has a quick glance. James, gently done. And here's Gordon. He is through here. Gordon! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Gordon, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Rabiot. Koundé. Rabiot aim forwards. Hernandez looking to hit the byline here. And here's Dembele. Proves too strong. James did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Upamecano, 75 minutes played. Nkunku, and here's Mbappe. He could be in here. This has gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's gone for it! Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! What remarkable powers of recovery! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Foot in.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That'll be a throw. Elise's cross. And back out it comes.
France really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And here's Foden. And here's Bellingham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Colwill. And it's James. Oh, a delicate chip through. Upamecano is there, and he can get that clear. James. Chance to play it in. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Played out to the right. In by climbs up big. Goal at his mercy and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a go.
Rabiot, Camavinga, Saliba. France can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Nkunku, Saliba, oh, good spread. Jordan Henderson, Colwill, Jordan Henderson. Colwill. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Elise, and it's Koundé. He's shifting through the gears here. Rabiot. Really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Nkunku, spread out to the left. Dembele, and he shoots! And Claimed it back swiftly. Hernandez, and that's been drilled in. Oh, this is a great position. Paul. And it goes cross-field. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Rice.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Hernandez moved on forwards. Elise. And here's Mbappe. It's Dembele! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Nkunku. Upamecano. Upamecano forwards and with intent. Rabiot. And it's Hernandez. Camavinga played with chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Rabiot shifted upfield. Rice, and it's been played through. Now it's Gordon. Header! No, not the best of headers. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Rabiot. Koundé. Nkunku. Elise. Mbappe. Koundé looking to add to his goal.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gordon. One good cross, maybe the last chance. So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Burn does really well to win the ball there. Looking to break at pace. Clipped into space.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Barcola. to stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Rice. Byrne. Yehi. Henderson aim forwards. Colwill. Koundé gets across to intercept that. He's found a way through. Olise looking to get on the end of this. Gordon. Now it's Gordon. He has found a way through. Rabiot. Camavinga.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Super find. Now it's Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. And that's off target. The changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Played back in. Foden. Lovely bit of skill. They need to get it in quick. Oh, such a clever touch. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
France, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Koundé. The final whistle and confirmation we are headed for penalties.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
And so they prepare themselves to settle it from the spot.